All right. Now we live. But you know you can share my page on your page. That way your folks can see it live too. If y'all
Okay.
click on my live.
All right. I'm gonna have to figure that part out. I don't want.
Nah, I'm just saying, just look on my page and you'll see it and then just share it on your page.
Okay. Cause I'm on my phone. You on the computer?
Yeah, yeah.
A laptop? Yeah, I'm on my phone, so I can only see
Oh,
so
okay.
much.
Right, right, right.
But
Yeah, hey man, we just coming live to y'all talk about this Super Bowl, man. Well, the fly he done clicked off for a minute. He'll be right back. But hey man, we just coming live to talk about this game. And I hate he clicked off because now he got y'all seeing my office is a mess. But we got one person on here. But yeah, we just came to talk about the Super Bowl, man. I when my partner come back, man, y'all won't see my whole office. Y'all can see I got stuff here where I gotta tighten it up. But hey man, what y'all think about the Super Bowl, man? I know it was a good game, and that halftime that all the women were waiting on. Hey man, that halftime was a fool. Usher he done damn near rape somebody goddamn wife. Hey man, well I'm just playing. Let me stop. No, but that's a part of it. You got to make it look real. And I'm glad Swiss Beats didn't take no offense to it. You know what I mean? I know he probably said something to her in once they got home, but yeah, hey man, that ain't that that it wasn't that serious, man. But as an entertainer, you got to know your limits. You got to know what you can and can't do, especially when you're dealing with married people. And then I'm trying to wait on my partner to get here so we can talk about this game. It was a good game, man. But I can tell you a couple of mistakes that Shanahan made. That what I mean, as a coach, you gotta know all the rules. Like they changed the rules for the overtime, but Pimp as a coach, the head coach, you gotta know the rules, or you gotta have somebody, one of your assistants, on that. You know what I mean? But ain't no way in the hell I'd have took the ball first and gave Patrick Mahomes the chance to play after we do what we had to do. No, I'm gonna let him go first. That way I know what I got to do. Because if I can stop him from scoring, all I need is a field goal. You know what I mean? So, but you got to know that. You know what I mean? It was a game, but first quarter especially was terrible. Couldn't nobody do nothing. But see, I knew that when they couldn't really score and they was holding Kansas City offense back and they couldn't really score themselves, I knew they was in trouble. And then once it got good at the end, hey man, I already knew, hey boy, they leave this man some time on this clock, they gonna be in trouble. And everybody had counted Kansas City out all year long. Now I got one partner. She is a diehard Kansas City fan, so I know she was giving their ass the blues. So shout out to my partner Chase Jones. I know she gave their ass the blues yesterday. She had a Super Bowl party too. Hey man, you cannot bet against the GOAT. It's just like betting against Jordan when he was in his prime. You know what I mean? You don't bet against the GOAT, man. And for me, to be the best, you gotta beat the best. So until somebody beat them, hey man, I gotta go with them. Even though I'm a diehard Falcons fan, but I already knew we wasn't gonna make it to no Super Bowl, so I had to reserve that for somebody else. You know what I mean? My pick. But like I say, man, great game. And then somebody please tell Jermaine that just because, okay, my man said he's trying to get back on. He might have a bad signal. But somebody please tell Jermaine that just because they are Louis Vuitton, those little booties you had on, them little baby booties, hey man, you can't wear that just because it's Louis Vuitton. Man, we don't care nothing about that. Hey man, you represent the A. What's happening, Pimp? You want to come on here, Pimp? I know you'll come. I know you'll talk that talk with me. Let me know you want to come over here. I can see the link. My man Smokey D's, one of my real player partners from the Comedy Act Theater when I got my start, man. You know what I mean? So my diehard comedy partners, I'm gonna send you the link anyway. You want to come in, just go on and hit it. Y'all give me 1 second. I know y'all get tired of hearing my voice all the time. I'm trying to get y'all some people I know that's gonna talk their talk. I just sent it to you, Pimp. Check your inbox. Well, yeah, man. Oh, you're working out. Okay. Hey, man, that's a good thing, man. I like to see my player partner still working out, man. I got to get back in. I got to get back to working out my damn self, but man, hey, we got to stay in shape, especially at our age, especially with the lifestyle we live. Like a lot of entertainers don't really pay attention to the lifestyle we live. Like for many years, we got free food, all that fried food, late night. We eat all time of night. They give you free drinks, hey man, and a lot of them they haven't given their body a break. You know what I mean? And if you don't give your body a break, hey man, it's gonna take a toll, man. You know what I mean? So you gotta learn how to live as an adult. You gotta understand what life is about. You know what I mean? And I know I was real wild in my younger days. You know what I mean? And I figured it out. You know what I mean? I figured out how to how to maintain that balance. You know what I mean? But you can't continuously drink heavily, smoke heavily. Well, I don't know about the smoking because I've been smoking for about 40 years now, and I think I'm in pretty good shape. I know I'm not in the best of shape, but I think I'm in pretty good shape. You know what I mean? But all the alcohol, like I learned as a child that all the alcohol, it takes a toll on your body, man. Especially once the alcohol take your appetite, the alcohol got to eat up on something. So if it ain't got no food to eat up on, it's gonna eat up on your inside. And hey, man, drinking ain't that important to me. You know what I mean? And with smoking, I can smoke all day, and the worst thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna either get the munchies, I'm gonna be silly as hell, or I'm gonna go to sleep. You know what I mean? And I can deal with either one of them. You know what I mean? So hey man, back to this Super Bowl, man. What you think about the Super Bowl, man?
Man, I'm about I caught the back end. I don't know my connection or whatever wasn't good or whatever, but on the drinking thing, see, like I'm at the point where I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, change, you know what I'm saying, that with me because I mean I drink beer. I don't drink, you know what I
Right,
mean, but
right.
you know what I mean, I ain't just sitting here drinking Glenmo gin. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, hey, Phil, if a player still drinking that Glenmo, hey, Phil, hey, you already had this drinking that Glenmo, hey.
But now though, but on the Super Bowl thing, man, I just it's a lot of things that I just looked at and it was like especially like if you already up in the game and you decide you're gonna go away from what's working and start throwing the ball when the running game working.
Right,
Like, like what you doing? Like I
right.
don't know if you get the cold feet, or whatever it is, but it's just stuff like that.
I mean, that's what he did when he was here. Like, all we had to do was run the ball, run the clock out. And we
Mm-hmm.
had the Super Bowl won, but all of a sudden you want to try to pass. Like, Pimp, for what? And see, I don't know if that's just your style or you know what I mean, you're gonna win, lose, or draw, or die with it, or you be trying to showboat. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
my
You be
way.
feeling like you in the clear and you start trying to showboat. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
But
like
I really don't think he gonna have much luck anyway, especially if he gave away the Super Bowl when he was in Atlanta. Like that karma is a bad motherfucker,
but man, look, man, I'm talking about in the history. People don't want to talk about it, and they just be like, "Man, this man lost his book bag with his play sheet in his book bag during media day,
man. Right, right.
and all of a sudden, his bag turned back up, and you know what I mean, like."
Right.
Like you just don't know what happened, man. It's just like you just gave it away because you knew you had a head coaching job. You know what I'm saying? In San Francisco the next year.
Oh yeah. What's happening, Miss India? I see you. Out there, and when you wait, she in Mexico or somewhere out there balling. She always balling without me. Oh, that supposed to be my partner, but she
Yeah,
always she always balling without me. It's
yeah,
all bad for the 49ers. Yeah, man. Like I got some diehard 49er fan too. You know what I mean? Some friends that they diehard 49ers. But like I say, man, it's Shanahan. Like I really don't know. Do he be trying to showboat? Because it's like you have the game under control and you let it slip away, and this like the third or fourth time you done did it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know if it's karma for real or hey man, I don't know, man. But
But the other thing is too, like I was listening to the sports talk radio today, and they were saying that as a team they didn't practice or they didn't even know about the new overtime rules. You know what I'm saying for the game.
hey, that ain't no excuse to me, man.
Now
As a
it's not an
coach,
excuse, but as a head coach, that's
yeah,
something that you're supposed to go over.
right,
And
right,
and like the Kansas City Chiefs was like that. They went over that situation if it came about, in the overtime period.
hmm
But
Well, see, that's my thing. Are you being too conceited? Because you should have went over there. You should have at least knew the rule.
yeah.
And like I say, I seen it when at the coin flip. I was like, soon as they chose to receive the ball, I say, man,
What are you doing? What you doing, man? Because
hey man,
I always want to, give me something to work with. I seen what you did to me. You hit me in my eye. Okay, so now I got a chance, like to come back and counter what you did.
right, right, right. Hey man, like hey man, and I hate to keep comparing everything to kickball, but that's what you do. Like if I play a team, I figure I can beat.
Hmm.
I take the offense first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I want my team to get their nerves out while
Hmm.
we kicking. Because they gonna all have nerves at the beginning of the
Yeah.
game, out of every game. So,
Yeah.
but anytime I got a team, I think that's gonna either got a chance to beat me or gonna give me a good game. No, I'm gonna let them play off it first, and I'm gonna take a chance on my defense. You know what I mean? Try
Hmm.
getting warmed up on defense
Yeah.
first. You know what I mean? But
Hmm.
hey, man, you gotta know the rules, man. You got to.
And
That's the only
then,
way you're gonna be able to build any kind of strategy is if you know what you're up against. But
yeah.
hey,
But see, that's where the game changed again too now, because they talk about analytics. The
hey, man,
numbers
come
say
on,
this, and the chance of the possibilities of us doing this are greater than, man. Just play the game, man.
hey, man. Okay, okay. Oh, if that's the new way of doing it, okay. But Pimp, he old school, like I am. As
Mm,
anybody that play kickball, They'll tell you, no, he still like to do shit the old way. Yes, because the old way works. All this new stuff. Hey, pimp, you
No.
still got to do it. This is
Mhm.
not you're not an avatar. You can't. I
No.
can't put in. I can't put into you what you need to do, and you just go out there and do it.
Yeah.
You got to practice. You got to be in shape. You got to.
Yeah.
Hey man, and people don't believe it no more. They think they can just turn it on and off when they get out there on the field. And hey man, it
Mhm.
can't be done.
Yeah, it
You
gotta
know what I
be
mean?
in you, not it gotta be in you, not on you.
Right, right. Hey man, I don't get it, man. Like I said, this new way of doing everything, pimp. I can't get it. I can't get a grip of it because it don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like again, when I was coaching kickball, I was trying to understand now. Y'all say y'all want to be the best, but y'all want to work less.
Yeah.
Y'all don't want to practice. Okay, well, how you gonna have enough cardio to play the whole game, especially if you have to go into overtime or something? Like,
Yeah.
hey man, then I play for the playoffs. I don't play for these regular season games. In the playoffs,
Hmm.
you gonna play longer games. Ain't no
Hmm.
time limit on when you're in the championship. And
Yeah.
we 9 times out of 10 we're gonna end up in the championship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm preparing for. You know what I mean? So I don't like I say, man, I don't understand. I
Well,
really don't.
to me, it's like, it's a gift and a curse. When a person get used to winning, then they feel like it's just a natural thing and that's just the way it's supposed to be.
Right, right.
And so they feel like they ain't gotta work as hard or,
Yeah,
put in the work or put in the time, like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
yeah. But
born with a silver.
how long are you gonna stay on top like that on some real
Nah,
shit? Because it while you slacking off, everybody else is getting better. They
yeah.
working harder because they want to get to their number one spot too.
Hmm.
So and it's harder to maintain that number one spot than it is to get it. And you know
Yeah,
how much hell you go through to get it. So
yeah,
why wouldn't you want to maintain it? You
yeah.
know what I mean? So I don't like I say, man, I don't understand this new way of doing everything.
But that goes back to, like the Super Bowl. People were talking all that mess at the beginning of the year about
Yeah,
Kansas
yeah.
City. They ain't got this and they ain't got
Everybody
that.
counting them out.
Yeah.
Everybody counting them out.
But it's just a mentality. Yeah, we won the Super Bowl last year, but shit, we want to keep on winning them. Like,
Right.
and they don't just come because you won it last year. You got to work
Nah.
harder. You got to work harder the next year. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? To
Yeah.
get that one or whatever. You know?
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's easier to be the hunter than to be the hunted. Cause boy,
Oh
when
yeah.
you hunt it, everybody coming at you.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody. You like one thing I liked about when I coached kickball was we always got everybody best. Like
Yeah.
everybody, even Pimp, they can go 1-9 the whole season. If that one game they beat us, hey
Yeah.
Pimp, they don't had a great season. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So like I used to tell my shot, we gotta stay on top because we gonna get everybody best. And then we
Yeah.
see them play again the next week, they be like, hey, this can't be the same team that beat us.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, like I told you, some people play up to their competition.
Yeah.
Y'all playing down to y'all competition because y'all think y'all got them. Hey man, okay.
Them folks will step on your head, man. And
Right,
that's like you
right,
said, that's all that's all they live for. They might not win another game all season long,
right,
but they
right.
beat you.
Yeah. Hey man, what you think about Usher and the halftime, man?
I'm a married man, right? And you gotta be secure. I'm pretty much secure,
Right.
but I don't, like I'm just not in that that money frame or whatever atmosphere type of thing. Cause like Swiss ain't tripping on that. Like that man can do
Nah,
whatever
nah,
he
he ain't.
want to do. Like
Right,
you know,
right.
so and it's her job. But the main thing to me is if you met her and she was famous when you met her and she was already doing videos and all that other kind of stuff.
Movies and all that. Yeah, yeah.
Hey man, you can't flip the script now.
Right. But I think that's real play of him to be cool like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I do think that you know what I mean off the record, yeah, he be like, hey, shout out, I ain't know.
Yeah,
Hey, now, I ain't gonna say that in public, but hey,
yeah,
shout out, I ain't.
yeah.
You
You
know,
remember you the
you spank
same
that
dude
ass a
that come
couple
out.
times now. Hey,
Don't leave
I'll
your
talk to
girl
Usher
around
too.
me. Yeah,
Right,
you the
right.
same dude
I'll
that say
talk.
don't leave your girl around me.
Hey man, I'd have said something else too. Hey, you playing the real close now. All right now. You know we cool, but hey, pimp,
Yeah,
you
because
swept
shoot,
that in too many times. Hey, nigga, hey, nigga, that ain't Kiki Palmer, nigga. Hold on now.
but her boy, baby dad, he ain't have a chance. I don't know
Right,
what the hell. Hey, you should have been Stedman and just
right.
don't say nothing,
At least
man.
being cool. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta be no sucker, but just
Yeah,
you gotta be cool. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Like, hey man, but you know, it's a crazy position to be in. Like I couldn't date an actress. You know what I mean? No love scenes like and I'm
mm,
not a jealous guy. It
yeah.
just like, no, shut up. I ain't gonna never be comfortable with that. You know what I
Nah,
mean? So we ain't gonna do it like that.
yeah,
You gotta get into knitting or being a nurse or something. Or, hey, nah, we ain't having no mistakes. No, well, you know,
yeah.
I was caught up in the moment. No, we ain't finna be caught up in shit. Like, no,
Nah,
hell
cause you gonna think about that. You gonna think
no. Yeah,
about that when
yeah.
they ain't around.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but it
They be
was
making them movies. They be on set for 3, 4, 5 months at a time, and hey, hell no.
nah, I don't know. That's a tough lifestyle though, man.
Yeah, yeah. But
But
you gotta be ready for it, pimp. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
But it's the
Because
same thing. Like,
women have groupies too, dog.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. Like, shoot, it's a lot of dudes that was sitting at home looking at the Super Bowl, and they girl, they wife, or whoever was sitting over there looking at Usher. Like, you know what I mean?
Hey,
You
I
know
wish he grabbed me like that. He ain't grabbed nobody out the stand today.
they.
Hey,
Hey
nah,
man,
man.
so shoot.
But you know what I mean. I can't say I can't blame them because I done had some women that thought I was a star. That yeah, I mean they were groupies, but
Mm,
like I don't understand that though. But
yeah.
you know what I mean. Like when I before I became I can't even say a celebrity before I was on TV or whatever. You know what I mean. I
Mm,
had some people that I looked up to that I wanted to meet, but being crazy about him and acting a fool when I see him, like, hell no, hey, player, I like your work, or hey, Miss Lady, I like your work, but all that,
mm.
oh, hey, I got because they regular people, man. They
Yeah.
are no different than you or me or anybody else. Like they just have
Mm,
a different job. That's it.
yeah. And they
And people
ready.
don't know it, but they actually like meeting people that know how to act. That
Mm,
act like they got some sense, because
yeah.
they see the groupie shit all the time. Like
Mm,
they like to be around normal people, man. That ain't gonna let that shit go to their head. So
yeah. But I
yeah,
mean, I'm like the same way. Like I done seen, not in your realm of where you been, but just, we stay in Atlanta, so
right.
you might run across anybody. And I never ran up to nobody. Hey man, hey, let me get a picture. It just be like I might say, yo, throw the deuces or hey
Right,
man,
right,
and just keep it moving. But like you
right.
said, they
I mean,
don't.
I don't took a couple of pictures with people. You know what I mean? But it's mostly out of love. It ain't no fame or no fan shit.
Yeah,
Like when I met the Fonz. Like I was
okay.
like, well, goddamn, this ain't nothing a normal a day gonna bring. So yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
I'm gonna take a picture with the Fonz. Like
No, I'm saying the picture
OJ
cool, but
Simpson. Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, like I'll take a picture with somebody, but all
you
that
ain't
ain't.
fan out like over the top, like oh my god, like you're
Hey man, real quick, man. I've been watching you a long time. I like your work, yo.
the
It's that plain and simple. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
But hey man, I don't know, man. But and what you think about JD wearing them little booties he had on? Talking about they Louis Vuitton.
That's why
I
they.
don't.
But I'm saying, dude, like I don't know, they get money. Like I say, I ain't came from nothing, so you know. But I feel like I still be the same. But I don't know, they
Yeah,
get money and just get weird, man. Just
yeah,
because you can
yeah.
wear it, don't mean you're supposed to wear it. Like,
Nah,
shit,
and that ain't gonna get you no pass, pimp.
no,
Nah, man, them women clothes, man. Them those little girl booties like a baby. Like, come on, pimp.
like he
No.
finna go to Easter, like he finna make an Easter speech or something.
Right, right. Hey.
I don't know,
I'm
man.
glad. I'm glad. I never got to that level. Well,
Mm.
I'm gonna start dressing crazy and like, nah, a pair of diggies and a t-shirt. I'm good, man. I ain't.
Nah, man, it's a limit, man. They take it too far, and like even with like these man bags that they have, they
Hey,
like
all
like
right.
they slowly trying to make that shit look cool. Like, dude, that's a pocketbook, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can admit, when the shit first came out, a fanny pack, you know what I'm saying? We just keep all this shit. But I never wore the shit like you know what I mean? Like a pocketbook. Like,
Right.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. I'm glad I don't. I don't try to keep up with what's going on. Like, I'm gonna let y'all have that. You know what I mean?
I be, I know you're old school, so you ain't. I be looking at the shit. I still be, kind of in tune because I got young kids and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I have to know what kind of what's going on or whatever.
Yeah,
But I be
I
looking
keep up with it just in case, cause
at,
I be like, man, like I ain't figured out the nappy head look. Like, what did that come from? Like, what heritage y'all claim that came from? Cause
man.
I don't get none of this shit, man. I really
But
don't.
see, even with that, it wasn't a lot of people when we were going to school that had dreads.
Right, right, right,
You either had a low fade or a high top box or what I mean, some braids or some
right,
shit like that or an
right.
afro or whatever. But like the nappy hair and all that, man, I don't know.
Onto my they don't call they had to go to work. They don't like, hey man, like how do they get a job being sloppy like that, man? I don't like that shit was unheard of.
Man,
That was unheard of, man.
I don't know. And then they pants like be falling off their ass and shit. But like I
Right.
don't, but like the stuff that they just like we grew up accustomed to. Like still with me, like right now to this day, like down wear a belt. Like I feel naked if I come out the house and I don't have a belt.
Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, especially my pants fall out a little bit. Like, hey, nah, hey. Hey man, I don't get it, man. I really don't.
So that's
And
why it's
then
just
and
like
then the women go for it. Like I be like, I don't know,
uh,
man.
see, it's almost like they I don't but there's
I
another
don't even
story
try to
too.
understand it no more. I just shake my head, man, because I ain't even trying to understand it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, hey man, I still make sure I go get my hair cut every 2 weeks. I don't care.
yeah,
Sometimes I be want to go in about a week and a half. Like my hair be growing. I be like, nah, I be looking crazy.
yeah.
I need to go and get this. Can't do it. Cause I still live off the stuff my mama taught me. Like,
Man,
hey, just like
I
women aren't clean no more like they used to be.
Nah,
Man,
nah.
I don't see women have some of the nastiest houses. I'd be like, what?
And that's they really wasn't taught.
No, man. And nasty cars, oh man, they be
Yeah.
having the nastiest cars. I'd be like, how the hell do you even ride in this
Hey,
shit? Like, oh,
it's one of those things, I'll speak on that. It's just like when you got, like my wife car and the kids and stuff, like I don't, we old school, like you don't eat in my
right.
car, like, in the
No,
trunk and all
no,
that kind of,
no.
you know. So I mean, I tell her she just them her babies or whatever, and
Yeah.
but it's one of
Okay,
those
you get your baby to clean this car up, cause baby, you and your babies.
things.
Okay, like why young men don't watch the cars on Saturday no more? Like
They
that used to be
entitled,
our pride and joy, man.
man. They entitled, man. Like these kids don't understand nothing. Like everything been given to them, and they just don't get it because we from a generation to where we was used to doing it, like taking out the trash, washing you know what I mean, the normal stuff.
Yeah,
So when we got of age or whatever, when we started having children, we just was used to them doing the shit. So they ain't have to
right,
do nothing.
right,
Then
right,
here, go play you know what I mean, Nintendo or something and get out my way. You know what I'm saying? I clean up my own house. You know what I'm saying?
right, right.
Don't you mess it up. You know what I'm
Yep,
saying? But these kids, man, they just entitled, man. Like everything is just like right there for them. Like they ain't have to do nothing. Like we were talking about the other time. Like they don't even go outside.
right. Hey man, oh, that should have run me crazy. A child in the house all day,
Man,
cause they be jumping off the wall, man. Like, hey man, I done been around some women where they kid be so noisy. I be like, that shit don't run you crazy. They be like, nigga, I don't even hear that shit. I be like, what? You
yeah,
don't you don't hear all that noise?
yeah.
I'm like, man, boy. I guess I done been too far gone. Cause boy,
Mhm.
hey man,
Yeah,
all that noise run me crazy. I can deal with it for about 20 minutes. After that,
yeah,
hey,
yeah. Yeah, that's why I couldn't imagine, no little bitty baby wah crying and daycare and Pampers and all that old baby formula and man, hell no.
yeah, and that boy, that baby food and formula and stuff so high. And
Man,
boy,
it's
Ray
like
trying to raise some twins now.
man, shit.
Shit, man, I might have to get one of them up. I be like, look, y'all have to decide which one of y'all want to stay, which one of y'all want to leave. But hey, I can't take care of both of y'all.
Hey man,
Shit, man, this shit crazy out here, man.
man. But shit, like daycare now, like $500 goddamn a month.
Yeah, and that's for one child.
Man,
Shit, man, hey, like my niece had 3 kids, man, and I tell her all the time, baby, my hat goes off to you. She got I think a 6 year old, a 5 year old, and a 3 year old. Well, a
man,
2 year old, and she keep them in everything. And boy, I be like, boo, I don't know how you do it. My hat
yeah,
goes out to you because hey, she keep their ass busy.
yeah.
I was
That's the
like,
only way, cause shit, if they just in the house, they'll drive you crazy. You gotta get them
yeah,
out the house and do something with
oh
them.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, and all of them smart as hell, man. So, like I be telling the shot, I don't see how you do it because you talk to them, man, they be saying the funniest shit, man. That's why I never understood how anybody could ever harm a child, man. Like
Man,
kids are hilarious.
yeah, yeah. And I mean that you threw me with that one with the damn like anybody that like children that just do stuff to children like you said, I I don't understand that either because like shit, they didn't ask to come here, you know. But yeah,
Yeah, King Reigns.
they're a
Oh yeah.
blessing. They're a blessing though.
Oh
You
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
whether they
And
yours, whether they yours or you know one of the kids, you know, in the neighborhood or whatever.
oh yeah. And they got some personality. Oh man, I have so much fun with them.
Yeah,
I get them to talking and man, they why I have about kids and old folks. Oh my
oh,
God,
man,
I love both
yeah.
of them together. I love both of them because boy, neither one of them cares what they say. Neither one of them give a damn. So hey man, I have the best. That ones in the middle, hey, I can deal without them. But
Yeah,
hey
but
man, babies and kids and old folks, man, I had them both fun.
yeah, but like I got a nephew. He probably 2, but him and my mama, the conversations they be like, she called me and everything she say, like he repeated, like
Oh yeah.
word for word, like can
Oh
talk
yeah.
and understand what
Oh,
I can understand what he's saying. There ain't no gibberish.
oh yeah. Oh
Like,
yeah. Hey man. Like one of my little great nieces, she just started talking. Oh my God. And like, she's so little. Man, it'd be so funny. I'd be like, man, what? She be talking that talk too. I'd be like, man, I just be crying laughing. She said, oh,
yeah.
don't laugh at her. I
And
said,
they
you
be
show me I
so
have.
yeah. They be so small and like you know, and you look at them, and then the conversation, you know, that come out their mouth, you be like, how is this little person just
Hey man,
talking
I
like
love
this?
to. I know this is wrong, but I love to smoke a blunt and talk to them. But then you pay attention to how much they really know, and you be
Yeah.
like, hold on, did I know this much when I was this goddamn little?
No,
And these
no,
kids smart as hell, man. I be like, man,
man. Like they can get a telephone and
hey,
go to YouTube, go to the video that they want to look at,
hey,
and just sit there and play it and look at it.
hey. Hey, I don't know. Hey, I don't know how they man this technology. Do they just come already knowing how to do this stuff?
I don't
Because I
know.
remember when my oldest great nephew was little, and I think he would play a game called Tetra or something, where
Tetris.
they run and yeah, and jump on a vine, swinging through the jungle, and
Yeah.
man, he was about 2 years old, and he let me see your tablet. And I gave it to him. He went to it. He set it up and everything, and we're playing the game. I was like, hold on, wait, what? They're like, oh, that's his game. I said, hold on, how the hell? Shout out, I don't even know how to play this, and
Yeah.
I'm grown. Like
Yeah.
it made me learn how to play it just because his little 2 year old ass was playing.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, this is crazy,
Yeah, man. The
man.
same
But shoot,
thing, man. The same thing.
oh yeah. Well, look here, man. We don't gave him about 38, 39 minutes, a good 40 minutes. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, shoot. It was a little bit easier this time. So,
Yeah, I told you it ain't get easier, man. It ain't that to it. Because see,
yeah.
you'll forget about that camera. And
Yeah.
it just talking. That's it. I'm gonna see if I can get V on here. You might have to ask him. Tell him to
Yeah.
come on here one time.
I don't
I
know.
know
V
he
ain't
ain't
never
nah,
you know him before I did. I ain't like when I met
yeah.
V, he was always he quiet, man.
I
He
mean
you know
that's he been like that his whole life.
but and the thing is, like he quiet, but he talk a lot. Like you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
In front of people, he quiet, but
Yeah, yeah.
you get him to the side, like he got a whole
Hey,
lot to say.
silly as hell, man.
Yeah,
Silly as hell. Oh yeah.
yeah,
I'm gonna try to get him on here one day, just to get him, just because I know he won't do it. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like anytime they came to one of my shows or something, I'm gonna put him up on stage. Oh man, why you God? Man, hey man, I be like, look, Phil, it ain't. I just because people always ask me how I stay so humble, and I always gave them their props. I'm like, these are the people that keep me humble. Like
Yeah.
they don't care nothing about me being on TV. None of that. They
Mhm.
don't none of
Yeah.
that. I'm so
Yeah.
man, I just like to give y'all props because y'all always been A1 with me, man. Ever since we were about 5 or 6 years old. I
Yeah.
met when I think he was 10 and I was 9 or something like that. And man, we've
Okay.
been down ever since.
But man, that's valuable shit though, man. This day like people you know that long in
Yeah,
your life
yeah,
and y'all still kicking it and everybody,
yeah.
that's wisdom,
Yeah.
that
Hey
need
man.
to be given, to these people.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah. And see, I listen to these young folks talking about they ain't got no friends, and I be like, baby, how are y'all gonna make it, man? How y'all gonna make it through life?
yeah.
I said, baby, I got about 10 people I can really call my friends that's been in my life for about 40 years. I
Hmm.
got about 20, 25 that's been in my life about 35 years, probably about 50 that's been about 30 years, and probably about 100 that's been 20 years or more that I can actually reach out to and talk to, like, hey man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how y'all figure y'all can make it all by yourself? I don't know. Where
Nah.
they deserve for you to make it by yourself.
Nah. Hell no. But yeah,
Like I
man.
told you, to have friends, you got to be a friend. Friendship
Yeah.
ain't one sided. You know what I
But
mean?
see,
Friendship is
that's
two
one
sided.
thing about me, and like what you're saying, like I treat everybody, I can't nobody really say like I just did them any kind of way because I'm the type of person to
Right.
be like, hold on, wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? We can talk about it and work
Right.
it out, whatever. We ain't never got to speak to each other again. You know
Right.
what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Right.
But just want to clear the air and let I don't, but that's just a trait. And I think, like I said, Atlanta is the best goddamn city in the United States. And me and Papa Black gonna let y'all know that,
Oh yeah. Oh
we
yeah.
gonna, so
Like when I used to travel all the time, man, I used to tell people, man, I ain't found no one that I would leave Atlanta for.
mm-mm.
Like because everything was coming to Atlanta. Like
Yeah,
you can get whatever you need in Atlanta, and it wasn't wild like New York or LA.
nah.
You know what I mean? Like, but now it's so
They
wild
make
now, man. Like,
they making it like them places.
yeah, yeah,
They. But that's another topic that we'll get on, like
yeah.
But
But hey, man, we're gonna get out of here, man. We just came to talk a little bit about the Super Bowl and some of the funny shit that we seen in the Super Bowl. But
yeah,
hey, man, y'all look out for the Papa Black and the Fly podcast, man. We're gonna be airing on Wednesday nights.
yes sir.
So it'll probably be about 8 o'clock, around about the same time. So
Yeah,
y'all
yeah,
just
yeah.
get ready for it.
All right, bro. I'll holler at you, cuz.
All right, player.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. I'm back, man. So we finna crank up this Papa Black thing. Hey, man, I got 2 or 3 hosts that I'm gonna be doing shows with. So hey, man, we just trying to bring y'all some real talk, man. Just like all the stuff going on with the comedians now. And I told Double D this a couple of years ago. I said, Pimp, the comedy game finna turn into the rap game. Because everybody think that they can do comedy now. Whenever they can't get a job, they run the comedy. And once Cat Williams opened up the floodgates, like all these comedians, all of them have a lot of comedians that they don't like that have done them dirty and they all have a story. And what Cat did, he opened up the floodgates. Like y'all gonna start hearing some of the crazy stuff about these comedians that y'all wouldn't believe. Some of these boys that y'all been thinking was good, wholesome people, y'all gonna hear a lot of stuff about a lot of people because Cat gave everybody the courage to tell their story. And a lot of these people don't had some animosity for a long time. Trust me, I know. See, I was around when they was becoming famous, so I know a lot of the stories. You know what I mean? I know a lot of the stuff that done went on over the years. A lot of the comedians done stole jokes. And I can talk about a lot of people that done stole my whole style, my jokes. But it's I chose stories too. I can tell you, but hey man, I don't want that Hollywood shit no more. Y'all can have that. You know what I mean? What I want to do is get me a room to host around here. I don't care about being famous no more. I don't had my time of that, and it ain't what I thought it was. So I'm cool without it. But hey, man, Papa Black man, formerly comedian Black Boy, we're back. The Papa Black Enterprises. Hey man, I got a lot of stuff I want to do, but hey man, we'll be back. Gone.